Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nady, and today we'll be trying out the MakeupByMario SurrealSkin Foundation. As you beautiful people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. Oh, my fabulous little fun bags, how you doing today? I hope wherever you're at in the world, you're having a great day so far. I myself am here. No, I'm actually doing okay. I had to take a little bit of a break. I really appreciate your patience. We had to do something very hard. A couple weeks ago, we found out that my wiener dog and best friend, Ron, had cancer all over his body. It was just everywhere, and we had no idea. And he was perfectly fine, and like within a couple days, he just, things just got really bad really quickly, and we ended up having to put him down. It was the hardest fucking thing I've ever had to do in my entire life, but my heart just hurt so badly, and I haven't stopped crying, and I found like an hour where I'm not gonna be crying, so we're gonna film. I did post about it on my social media. Thank you so fucking much for everybody's kind words and just beautiful thoughts. I haven't been able to look at all of them without bawling my ass off, so I promise I will look at them and respond, and oh my gosh, just what the fuck. But Ron was just such a beautiful little baby, and I'm so grateful for all the time I had with him and for all the time I got to share on screen with him. Okay. Let's talk about something happy, shall we? Let's see. I am doing a giveaway. That's happy. It's my latest Repop collection. Feel free to enter. The link is down below. All you have to do is be subscribed to this channel and stay subscribed. I love having you. But it makes me happy that somebody's gonna be able to give these Repop glosses a good home. So good luck. I hope it's you. Anyways, oh gosh, my heart. Oh, fuck. This foundation, it was kind of really popular for a hot minute, and I was in my own world while this was going viral. And I don't know that it necessarily went viral for the right reasons. It seems like a lot of people love it, but a lot of people really hate it. Like, the main complaint that I've seen is that after a couple hours, it just separates on people's skin. People seem to really like it initially, but then by the end of the day, they look like a clay sculpture that's just cracked. So I've got all day to try this. I'm actually gonna clean my house. Holy shit, this looks really deep. I only got one shade because I did the shade match thing, and this is what they said I should use. And I ended up getting 10C. But on the C4HA website, they say this gives a natural finish. It's hydrating. You can have medium buildable coverage. It's a liquid formula, and it's long wearing. But this does say it's pretty moisturizing. In fact, it has grapeseed oil in it. So I wonder if this doesn't work well for people with oily skin, because like if you're adding oils to more oils, is that just gonna separate it? I don't know. The directions say apply the foundation with their brush, of course, but I don't have it because it was expensive as shit. You can gradually build it to achieve a more full coverage, or for more natural coverage, apply it with your fingers. I am not fucking doing that. I hate the feeling of foundation on my hands. I can have lube on them, I can have body juice, it doesn't matter, just not foundation. So I think instead I'm gonna go in with my favorite foundation brush. This is the Lunar Boutete LBF2, and I'll start with it on half my face, and if that doesn't look good, I do have a little poof sponge that is quite moist and bouncy. It's like a juicy ass cheek. But yeah, let's see how bad of a shade match we have here. Ooh, very cute packaging. I do like that, but packaging really doesn't mean squat. Oh, okay, so this looks dark, but every time I see a darker foundation, it always ends up either being light or just right. So really, don't fucking ever let me color match anyone. Can't even do it to myself. But this might be okay. It is really fucking tan. Shit. It is really super luminous. Like, I can see each individual fleck. It's almost like a body highlighter. I've been shaking this for a good 30 seconds and it still looks the same. I do like the packaging. It's very simple. I don't know how makeup artist friendly this is because it is really heavy, but it's also just clean looking. Like, this would look great on a makeup artist's shelf. Let's just dive right the hell into this, shall we? I'm just gonna squirt this right onto my brush. We'll start with one little pump right there. Look like the shit emoji. I love it. I don't think it has a fragrance, which is very nice. I almost expected an essential oil smell, which I don't mind, but a lot of people compared this formula to the Jones Road, whatever the fuck that foundation was. But hopefully we'll like this a little bit more. Okay, let's start on this side, and bloop. Oh god, this is very dark, but it's not as bad as we've had it before, so I think this is gonna be okay. Oh, you know what? I actually think this does have a very slight smell. It actually does smell like grapeseed oil. I don't mind that. It's not like a synthetic smell. It does instantly just look like my skin. Like, I can tell there's coverage because we can see the difference in this side and that side. One is just a little bit more tan, but it almost looks more like a tinted serum or like a BB cream, which at this point in my life, I really don't mind because I'm looking for products that I can wear without any other makeup or maybe just a little bit of concealer. I don't need a full ass coverage product because I don't go out in like full glam. Really really the only time I wear anything full coverage is on camera if I'm doing like a murder mystery or something. But there is one pump. I actually really like the way that looks, at least right now. I'm a little bit hesitant to say I love it because, like a lot of people said, in 2 hours, this could have melted down to my areolas, so we don't know yet. But initially, that is really pretty, and it kind of blended out into my beard. Like, it didn't pill up. I know foundations aren't really made to go inside a beard fur, but a lot of people have peach fuzz, so I mean, it's kind of a good test, I guess. So here we have one little layer, the side with nothing, the side with one pump. Now that it's blended out, I don't know that I can really tell the difference between the two sides. I guess this side, it is a little bit darker and maybe a tiny bit healthier looking. This to me seems like something you'd apply before going to the beach. It just seems very light. It's nice on the skin. It looks very natural. It literally looks like tan in a can on my face. I am a little bit curious to see how good this builds up because they do say it's buildable, so I'm gonna take one more pump on the brush. Oh, that pump was a lot bigger. Shit. Okay, so I think my first pump was actually more like a half a pump, so we're at 1.5. Hopefully this isn't too much. I'm really sorry if it is. We can always wipe it off. Oh yeah, that's giving a lot more coverage. What the fuck? Okay. My god, there's like all this hair. Is this in my brush or where the fuck is this coming from? Like an elf pube is on my face. I'm just gonna keep stippling this in. Look at the color difference. That's bad. But hopefully once I apply a little bit of concealer and all that, it won't be too terrible. I'll just look bronzy like a golden goddess. With just stippling this in, it actually looks airbrushed. Wow, that's pretty. I've been very into reviewing foundations and concealers lately, not so much eyeshadows or other products. And so when I find a new foundation, I'm like, you are my forever bitch, like I love you. And so now I've been using like the House Labs one, the Patrick Ta one. Oh my god, I fucking love. Don't get me wrong, she loves her Maybelline and she always will, but it's really fun to venture outside of your normal products and try different things. And so far, I really, really like this. You know, I might actually only add concealer to one side and keep this side bare, only because I would be more interested in using it like this. I probably wouldn't apply this much. I just wanted to see how much coverage we have, but it's not like settling into my fine lines, at least not yet. I can kind of feel that it dried down. Also, I am blending the shit out of this. I'm trying to stipple it until it's actually dried down. What the butt fuck? I love this so far. Okay, what do we think? Color match aside, we know it's terrible. Side with none, side with some. I love it. I actually don't think I even need to go in with the sponge. I'm just gonna continue going in with this, and on this side, I'm gonna start with one pump. My god, they just look like they're getting bigger and bigger with each pump. That's what she said. See, like, look at how nicely it goes in my beard, at least what I can see. I do tend to turn up the saturation, so I probably look like a fucking carrot, and you can see all the patchiness in my beard, but in person, it looks even. Very orange. Isn't this supposed to be cool toned? It's 10C. I actually feel as though this might be oxidizing a little bit because I'm definitely getting a little bit more Oompa Loompa-esque. Or maybe I'm not and it's just the shock of the color difference. I don't know. This is just not my shade. Honestly, Sephora should be ashamed of their color matching thing. That thing is useless. It's a cute idea, but no. So this side has one pump. That's still probably more than I would typically use. I would probably disperse one pump through my entire face. However, that one pump did actually offer decent coverage. So I feel like you'd be okay with two pumps, maybe one on either side, if you're wanting that full ass coverage. But if you're not, just use one pump and you can make this shit last you a long time. How much was it? God, it's so long ago, I can't remember. Oh, it was $42. That's actually not even that bad, especially if you only need like one pump. I can tell the difference between the sides. I actually think this side with a little bit more is prettier. I think I'm gonna go in with just a little sploosh, and that way both sides are exactly even. Like we have the same amount of coverage, we can be fair, but I almost wonder if you could build it up to be full coverage, although I don't know if you'd look like a piece of fried bacon. It is just very shiny. What do we think? Yes? No? I'm not at all mad at it. I actually think it's very pretty, so hopefully it stays like this. Oh my god, I just spit. Pew! I am very pleased with how this looks so far. It looks airbrushed. It looks like a second skin, just a little bit dewier. So I'm gonna go in on this side with just my normal products. They're both pretty even, so it doesn't matter which side I kind of glam up. So frickin' squeeze, I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown in the shade Natural Tan, kind of fitting for today. Should be unnatural tan. We'll just take a a few little bloops. We'll put right there. And let's just paint our fucking mug. Those play together pretty well. Although the Bobbi Brown is quite a bit more matte than this, so I can see exactly where I put it. If you're gonna use a concealer with this foundation, I would definitely keep all your products on the more luminous side. I know that's like duh for some people, but then there's me. And then for contour, I'm gonna go in with my Kaleidos contour. Ooh, that is the wrong color to go with this foundation. I look gray now. It's a good product, but all these fucking undertones that I'm not used to. Holy shit, I really need to powder this half of my face. I actually can see it melting off, and it is actually starting to split. Like, whoa, I'm shiny. I'm gonna go in with my Florasis pressed powder. Let me just try to stop this avalanche before it starts. Oh, see? Immediately better. Oh, that's pretty. It is very creasy though, especially under my eyes, and I'm pretty sure I just set everything into my wrinkles. Although on this side, the wrinkles don't seem to be there, so let me try pressing this under there. No, this just really instantly wants to melt. Shit! We were doing so good there for a second. I'm just gonna lightly powder everything because I actually can kind of feel it starting to shift. You know that feeling like when your makeup is moving? It's the weirdest thing. I still think this is very, very pretty, but I would immediately set this into place. And then I'm gonna go in with some bronzer as if we need even more warmth, but I do want to do half a face of glam, so we shan't pussyfoot around. I am gonna be real, I do still think this looks absolutely stunning. It does feel a little bit heavier on the face. It just gives that kind of masky feel. Maybe it's because it soaked up all that powder that I had to put down, but I am really glad that I put it down. It is kind of settling into my fine lines, but only on this side, so I don't know what the fuck happened. But is it still pretty? Yes. And if you do use this, make sure you don't get it anywhere near your eyelids or under eyes because it is just making them creepy as fuck. So I'm going in with a little bit of the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas. And then for the eye look, it's gonna be simple. We're not here for this today, we're here for this. But I do need to take my mind off of other things, and so let's play around. So I'm gonna go in with this Hank and Henry in the shade Grunge Kid, and I'm gonna pack this all over my lid. Just press that right there. Oh, God, that's pretty. Fuck, I love me a good purple. Yes, madam. And then right along the edges, I'm taking this kind of grapey Barney purple, and we'll blend that right upwards towards the brow. And then I use the same colors on the lower lash, so now I'm gonna line them with this Umabutete black liner. And then right on the inner corner, I'm gonna take this other little guy in this palette, beautiful shimmer, and we'll place her right there. Oopsie, that was a lot darker than I thought it'd be. Shit on a shingle. Okay, she is not a highlight after all. All right. Well, fuck. And I can't take that off because my foundation is so fucking sticky. God, this is just going from terrible to worse. Okay, we're gonna ignore the inner part of my eye because she is just all sorts of fucked up. But again, we are not here for that. We are here for the foundation. And here we are with our final look. For gloss, I put on a little bit of Trixie Cosmetics Hater. Shit, this is thick. I like it though, like it tastes nice. I'm gonna set my face with, what is this? I think this is by Dear Midnight. I don't know, it's like rubbed off. Giggity. Yes. Feels like it did nothing. Here we have our side that's pretty full glammed up. We have contour and concealer and all that jizzy jazz. Here's our plain side, more like what I would probably wear every day. I think both sides look great, especially after powdering. There really isn't that luminosity to it anymore though, so maybe I would use a luminous setting powder. I don't know, I'm really not mad at how this looks. I'm curious though to see how it wears throughout the day. So here we go, let's take one more little peeky poo, and I will see you at the end of the day in just a second. Hi folks, okay, so it's not the end of the day. I just wanted to check in. I've been scrubbing toilets and like mopping my floor, so I want to see how we're doing. I do see that I'm starting to get a little bit shiny again. That powder that I used might not have been the best powder because it's really fucking good. It just has a way of transforming products. That's why I love it so much. So I probably shouldn't have used it. However, it's now been maybe like 3 or 4 hours and I am starting to see the shininess come through and I'm getting a little bit oily. So I'm going to continue wearing this because I do want to see if this does start to separate. But so far, I do really like this. However, I will say she does kind of want to creep into fine lines and wrinkles, and it's the kind of weird shit where if like you pull your wrinkle apart, there's nothing there. So that's not great. However, I don't know if maybe I should have set it faster. Yeah, I don't know. So there's kind of a lot of what ifs here. We're just gonna continue doing our thing. I'm gonna keep wearing it, and now I will officially see you at the end of the night. And we are back. It is the end of my day, and holy shit, I'm ready to take this off and just take a bubble bath. All right. right, let's see how we're looking. Oh my, all right, so it's actually not that bad. I have been cleaning my house. I really haven't sweat. However, I am noticing this is quite shiny and it's actually getting oily, and I'm really not that oily of a person. Yet in my T-zone, especially on my nose, this stuff is just like wiping right off. And I'm not like scraping my skin or anything. It's just a very light brush and it comes right off on my fingers. I'm not quite certain about this product's durability. Like if you have dry skin that doesn't get oily, run and fucking get this. I think it would look beautiful on you, but if you have any kind of oil to your skin, or if you're gonna be in any kind of weather where you might sweat, I don't know that I would recommend this, which is so sad because honestly, it does look fucking beautiful. Like this to me is a product that would be good for photography, not like a movie set or anything where you might be filming for 15 hours, but if you want your model's skin to look beautiful and airbrushed and flawless, this is kind of where the fuck it's at. I will say again, I do think the powder really helped this, but I feel like any setting powder would. Like that's kind of the point of a setting powder. But if this didn't set into fine lines and kind of wipe away, I would call this like a holy grail foundation because it is honestly stunning. It's not breaking apart on my skin, it's just full ass wiping off. But only right there, like can you see my bald ass nose? It's very shiny. I don't normally get a shiny nose, so I don't know if the oil in this product is just making my skin greasy. I don't freaking know. What do you think? Is it pretty? Can you tell where it's kind of missing on my nose? Maybe it looks fine to you. But do I recommend this product? Only if you have drier skin, because this is an actual moisturizing foundation like it says. I don't think this is good if you have oily skin, but is it beautiful otherwise? Yeah. I would also say that if you have a lot of fine lines, you could still get away with using this, but I would immediately set it in a place. So it's kind of finicky. I don't know that it's truly worth it because there are a lot of foundations that look this beautiful where you don't have to learn the ins and outs of it. And I don't know that I would trust this foundation on me if I went out. It's not really a universal product, but what the hell even is? But if you do have oilier skin and you have like the perfect primer combination or something, maybe you could get this to work. But as someone who doesn't have oily skin, the fact that it is rubbing off, that's not good. I shouldn't have to count on other products to really make this last. And I do really worry about the longevity of it, especially if you are moving around. There really are other foundations just as beautiful that might not rub off, but this does look pretty on the skin. I think I'll probably end up returning this and getting my correct shade and just trying it almost as like a BB cream, just very minimal, which they even said you could apply it with your fingers. It's just, ew. I don't know why I don't like that feeling. It's just icky. Anyways, I would probably give this like 3 out of 5 stars. I recommend it for some people. I don't mind the price. I'm not mad at the amount that you have to use. I like that it's buildable. I just don't love that you have to kind of finesse it to get it to work. For me personally, I want to be able to slap shit on my face, walk out the door and not worry about a thing till the end of the day. And with this on, I don't think it would be like that. Like I could picture my face around noon looking like candle wax, especially out in the Florida sun. So yeah, sorry it's not more definite, but I really am kind of like right in the middle with this. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. I love having you. And don't forget about the giveaway. The link is down below. Good luck to everyone. Just make sure you're at least 18 or older, have your parents' consent. And you know my spiel. If you want a little bit more Nady in your life, head over to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/poplux. You get videos a day early, you get Patreon only content, and best part, it's cheap, fun, and fancy, just like me. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialnady, and you can follow me online at thepoplux.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.